this is a bit of a survival tool. Someone asked me about this before. This is an ordinary camera and it has an extremely accurate GPS on there. How do we know that? Because you can take a picture of something with the GPS and it will log the data. And Junior Bush Champion Tools is just going through that now. And we've checked this with Google Earth and it will pinpoint you to the exact location. So it's the exact location. So it's pretty good. It matches up perfectly with Google Earth. So obviously, you know, you can't use it, you know, if you have the coordinates. It's got a compass on there and what an altimeter as well too. So you can look at the barometric pressure, yep, and you can work out, you know, your bearings with the compass on here. But the best thing is the accuracy of this GPS. So if you had a mobile phone and it was working and someone asked you for the GPS coordinates, if you gave them this, they'd be able to find your exact location in a search and rescue thing. That is, if you could communicate those GPS coordinates to a rescue party, you'd be laughing. So you don't necessarily have to have a dedicated GPS with you. Some point and shoot cameras can do this. In this case, this is an old Panasonic FT5, no longer made. There was an FT7 after it, which was garbage, but this actually was a really good camera, and I cannot believe the accuracy of this GPS. So I'm just going to show you now where we are. We're in a old, this has been crushed by a landslide. A horse, you know, probably was tethered here many, many years ago, crushed in a landslide probably. Out here, this is where they were mining iron ore and barite. That's a huge barite boulder. There's a broken one up there. It's extremely dangerous. This is another level of the open cut mine up there. Look at that boulder up there just waiting to fall down. There obviously hasn't been anything too recent here because of the size of these trees. They've not been smashed down, but it still looks really dodgy here. And certainly we have to go back over here, right over there. We were down on that bottom level before the other day, and we've come up on the next level, which we thought was wider, and it is in some areas, but it's actually more dangerous because the track goes right to the edge. So we've had to go through the boulder pile, which is much safer, but then you've got things like that up there, which is just waiting to fall down. So yeah, it's there's the quarry. And we estimate that to be extremely deep, probably from the surface of the water to the bottoms, possibly 300 meters, possibly to the bottom of the original quarry, possibly, if not more, because quite some time ago there was some photographs of some equipment. It's long since been underwater, and it was about another, from the level where we were over there the other day, it was probably another 100, 200 meters almost beneath us. So it's really super deep. And the entire quarry is like, what is it? It's a kilometer long, isn't it? It's more than a kilometer long. So anyway, yeah, so we were wondering why anybody's not out here because the water's fantastic. It looks great for a swim. We were trying to get to a swimming hole over here. I don't know if I can show you. I don't want to go too close to the edge because it is caving in right over there where that grass is over there. Don't know if the camera can see that. But the road is just too, this old road is just too dangerous. You can see it's just a scree field, not even really scree, just boulders and rubbish everywhere here, and we don't want to go any further. But anyway, it's not worth to kill ourselves for a swim. Anyway, let's make our way out for another adventure on Bush Camping Tools.